The University of Indiana is ranked number 10 and have already beaten Penn State, the University of Michigan. That's right. And guess who they got today? None other than Michigan State. And they're looking to sweep the state of Michigan for the first time in God knows how long today by beating Michigan State. Hey, if you thought Michigan State was going to be able to hold off Indiana and give them their first loss today, you were sadly mistaken. Let's get into it right after the jump. Welcome back to Tomorrow League Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. Guys, Indiana has not beaten Penn State in 7 years, the University of Michigan in 33 years, and now Michigan State University in 3 years. Guys, Indiana is on a roll right now. And I'm trying to tell you, today's game against Indiana and Michigan State, they're playing for the old brass spittoon. But we can easily rename this game the Turnover Bowl. Both teams were turning the ball over at such a high clip that the Michigan State quarterback Lombardi was pulled from the game after throwing 7 passes, completing 3 for 21 yards with, guess what, 2 more interceptions. Coach Tucker had Lombardi on a short leash today because after his abysmal play last week against Iowa, there's no way in the world he's going to stand back and let him throw 3 more interceptions in today's game, putting the Spartans further behind after they were only able to score 7 points last week in their previous contest against the Iowa Hawkeyes. They brought in backup quarterback Tomey again this week before the game got too far out of hand. Tomey had a rough day at the office as well, throwing the ball 20 times, completing 10 for 110 yards with 1 interception. If you thought Indiana wasn't for real, hey, you better think harder because this year, more so than previous years, they're coming a lot harder at teams in the Big Ten, especially with knowing that they have a team that can actually go out there and compete. They have been able to sweep the state of Michigan for the first time in God knows how long. Both the Wolverines and now shutting out the daggone Michigan State Spartans. Guys, Indiana was on such a roll today, they were able to do something that they have never done. And that was shut a team out at halftime. Yes, not allow a team to score on them up until the half. Well, guess what? Now they've completed for the whole game. They kicked in and put the boost to Michigan State today, beating them 24-0. Penix Jr. threw the ball 38 times, completed 25 for 320 yards, also tossing 2 touchdowns and throwing 2 interceptions. But the man of the hour is none other, and you got to give it up to him, is Mr. Ty Freifogel. He had 177 yards in the first half of the game alone. Freifogel has been a receiving machine over the past 6 quarters. He had 16 interceptions for 320 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Hoosier defense was so stingy today. Something that they have never done this before in the past, which was hold a team to not putting any points on the scoreboard. That's right. They shut Michigan State out today. I guess all of the wind went out of the Michigan State sails when they beat Michigan a couple of weeks ago because they've only scored 7 points in the past 2 weeks. That's correct. They scored 7 points last week, and they got a big donut on the board today. Not to mention, the Spartans have yet to find their running game. Again, the team is running the ball at a clip of close to 60 yards a game. Today, they ran the ball 24 times for 60 yards. The Hoosier has outgained both Michigan and Michigan State in the games that they've played against them this season, which is something that rarely happens. The biggest test for the Hoosiers is going to be against Ohio State next week. Right now, both teams are undefeated. We're going to see if Indiana is able to pull off the miracle win and be that choice that many is looking to possibly put into the college football playoff. That is, if they're able to win the Big 10 championship. We're going to see. But until next time, guys, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description, guys. And remember, be that one and lead.